The nature of warfare is a complicated one. People have been trying to explain and justify war for as long as we have been killing each other, and Ender's Game is an excellent look at it. While you might see a story that is focused on a young boy training to be a soldier and preparing for a war against a vicious alien menace, there is a lot of depth to this story, and it quickly becomes apparent that the story is not as simple as it might seem. Ender's Game is the pinnacle of storytelling when it comes to understanding the nature of warfare and why people have and will continue to kill each other. It explores this as it presents this between a human encounter and a non-human encounter, and I don't really want to spoil it more than that. The simple answer is that Ender is training for a thing, and as he trains, we experience the things he experiences, we learn the things he learns, and we understand how the world sees the events that are happening, and we then come to understand what really happened. And as we explore all of these things, both in terms of history, things before Ender's Day, and then in things that happen after Ender's Day, we are able to see a grander picture that explains the nature of these events in such a way that we can walk away and understand truly what it is that causes warfare. The belief that wars are justifiable, that they are necessary, and that they are an important thing is a complicated one. I have already talked about Starship Troopers, a book that justifies warfare and explains why warfare is probably the single most important thing. In contrast, Ender's Game basically expresses the idea that warfare is never justifiable and that there is never a time where war should ever be utilized. Both stories are correct, but they are both mutually exclusive at a glance. And this is where your job comes in. As you study these books, realize that they both speak truth, and they are both accurate to some extent. And while they may not seem compatible, at the end of the day, there is an answer where both stories can be true and yet not conflict with each other as much as they might seem. All in all, Ender's Game is an excellent book, and you should take your time to read through it and learn the story.